Happy Saturday, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. As promised in the last video, we're going to do our paycheck budget for August 6th. So this is the date, August 6th, 21. Again, I apologize for my handwriting. I know it's horrible. On the last video, though, when we had our debt confession, we shared and told everybody how much we had in debt, and our debt total is $74,000 plus. So like 600 and something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was 74,000 anyway. So I also mentioned that from now on, we're going to go ahead and show you how we're going to pay off this debt, hold ourselves accountable, probably and hopefully motivate other people, support other people. Truth be told, I love watching videos on YouTube for budget and snowball and paying off debt. I think it's very exciting, and it's just such a relief to see other people in similar situations like ours that can do it, will do it, and are successful at it. So let's get started in our paycheck budget planner. And I get paid every 2 weeks. And my husband gets paid every 2 weeks, and both of us get paid alternating weeks. So every Friday, we have money that's deposited into our bank account. So on August 6th, it's actually my paycheck that's going to come in from my full-time job. And that paycheck amount I'm going to forecast is $1,820.00. And that's the take home after taxes, retirement, insurance, benefits, anything under the sun that you can think of. So that's what that is. And I'm going to also project that we are going to have $100 roll over from the week before's paycheck. It could be more, I'm not sure, but at least I believe it's going to be a minimum of $100. So let me go ahead and add our my paycheck in there. So we are working with $1,920.00 for August 6th. And the first thing that we need to do is we're going to go ahead and put money in our savings accounts towards emergency. I believe Dave Ramsey, states that depending on your income, between $500 to $1,000 is acceptable. And I'd like to continue just putting $100 in every week for maybe larger things that could happen within our house, within our cars, even though we have a separate car repair fund, but it's nowhere near the amount that, like if a transmission went out or something like that, that we would need somebody to help fix. Okay, so the first thing that I do is I have money that's automatically transferred from my checking account into 4 separate savings accounts underneath the umbrella of my checking account. And this is automatic, so every Friday this happens. So $100 always goes into emergency. For now, we have $20 going into Christmas. We also have $10 going into a little micro mini car repair fund. And we also have $20 going into vacation. As we get closer to Christmas, this amount will increase, and this one will probably stop, the car repair, to balance or compensate for that. And also, towards the end of the year, the vacation fund will also increase too, because we typically take a large family vacation in July. All right, so with those totals for the automatic savings that comes through every Friday, that is $150 that's automatically going to be pulled from that $1,920 going towards savings. To me, I think that's kind of small, and I think really there should be more once you see the rest of the bills that I'm going to pay, but it is what it is for now until we can get this debt under control. So the first bill, and it's really not a bill, it's an expense, but there's not a whole lot of room to write expenses, so I'm just going to put under bill, is gas for my husband, get to and from work. Okay, I'm going to budget $45. Gas for myself to get to and from work, I'm going to budget $35. My car payment is $360. I keep wanting to write dollar signs, but I don't need to on here. Okay. Car insurance. It's not due until next week's paycheck, but I'm going to go ahead and pay half now and then half next week. Maybe not pay it online, but just pull the money out so that I have the full amount next week. And I'm going to pull out $120. Instacart. I am an Instacart fan. I know it's a needless expense, but it really does save me time. And I think for the cost of $11 a month, plus, you know, small tips, it's worth it. I've always had really good experiences with it. So if you guys haven't tried it and you don't have the time like I do, or sometimes I just want to be lazy, or I don't feel like going out and being around people, and especially with what's happening these days, it's okay with me for now. Maybe in the future I might consider canceling it and just say, you know what, just get off your butt and get it yourself. But for now, I'm going to keep it. Child care. We pay $250 a month in child care. So over the next 4 weeks, I'm going to pull out $62.50. Cash envelope stuffing. Towards the end of the video, I'll show you my cash envelopes. $30. Over here, if we go to expenses column, groceries, going to budget $65. Dining out, I'm going to budget $50. School clothes, school's coming, you guys. We need to get ready for it. We've got almost everything that we need, but I think the boys could use a few more pairs of shoes and maybe a few pairs of shorts. So I'm going to budget $100. Birthday. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Both me and my son have birthdays in August, so we're going to budget $200. Oops, sorry, that scared me. It was my Etsy notification for a sale. Thank you, whoever it was. I appreciate it. My allowance, you guys, I'm addicted to Dunkin' Donuts, and that's the truth. I have to have their coffee in the morning, otherwise I can't function. It's an excuse. I know it is. I'm just being honest. Small expense, but I really probably should cut this one out too, but I'm not going to right now. We'll see how it goes. My allowance is $25. My husband, he works his butt off and he deserves to have some money too. $40, and it keeps him happy, so it keeps mama happy. Okay, so that's it on expenses. Not too bad, but now let's get into debt. So we already said that we're going to pay my car for the month. We're going to pay my husband's credit card for $137. We're going to pay my credit card for Capital One for $125. This one's I'm excited about. On the last debt video, I told you that I'm going to pay my Firestone One card off, sorry. For the balance was $194.60. Well, over the last few days, I made like a little snowflake payment. So the balance due on that is $164.60, and that was our debt number 2. And that is scheduled so that it will be paid off on August 6th. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's the first step. Home Depot, we're going to pay $30. Best Buy, we're going to pay $30. Okay, I think we're gonna have maybe $100 and something left, but let's add them up and see what we get. So if I add up my husband's gas, I add up my gas, we're up here. Car insurance, Instacart, childcare. Is that right? Or did I mess that up? No, that's right. $303.50. My goodness, isn't it seeing the money go so fast? If I go to debt and pay my car payment, my husband's credit card, my credit card, Firestone, goodbye, Home Depot, and Best Buy, $846.60. You know, isn't it something that we just spend so much money on debt? If I didn't have debt, I couldn't imagine how much money I'd have. I'd probably be a millionaire, really. I probably could retire in the next few years. That would be great. Anyways, that's what I'm working towards. I already added up my savings right here, 150. You know, it bothers me, and maybe this is just like me being personal or whatever, but it bothers me that I have less money coming here into my savings than I do towards my debt. It makes me sick. But it's my fault, and both of our faults actually, but we're doing this. We're done. We are so done. Okay, 480. 480 for other expenses. So if I take my total income of $19.20, my total bills, $303.50, my debt, a whopping $846.60, my savings of a little $150, and other expenses at $480, that's going to leave us, I will tell you in just a minute. Oh, I was close. $139.90 left over. Now, Dave Ramsey says that every dollar has a place, and I don't disagree with that. But some things happen sometimes during the week. Maybe I'll get a flat tire. I hope not. Or, you know, something. I'm not sure. But the $139.90 I'm going to use to roll over into next week. Maybe on Thursday, and I was thinking about this last night, maybe on Thursday, if I have a bunch and rollover like I do here, maybe I'll use that to make like a snowflake payment towards debt number 3, which, you know, and maybe that'll help bring this down a little bit faster. So this is our paycheck budget for August 6th. These are the bills that we're paying, the debt we're paying, the savings, the other expenses. And this one right here, this was our debt number 2, the Firestone number 1, because we have 2 Firestones. This one will be paid off on August 6th. I'm super excited. That's a great, you know, payment to have and be gone, and money that I can use towards next month towards another bill. So thank you for watching. Please leave your comments below, any questions, any suggestions that you might have for me to do in future videos. Your support's always so welcomed. I love it. Thank you. And you guys, please consider having your own YouTube channels and letting me know what they are, and I'll subscribe to them and watch your videos too. And we can keep each other accountable and keep the motivation going for us. All right. Thank you so much. Take care and have a wonderful upcoming week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.